teaching business ethics has really changed over the last 25 years. For starters, students. 25 years ago, people were interested in ethics, but it wasn't at the center. I mean, in part, business ethics as a discipline has been driven by scandal. Now, scandals have been around in the U.S. for a long time. The Teapot Dome scandal, the first Firestone scandal about Firestone 500 radial tires in the 70s, the Lockheed scandals and the payoffs that led to the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, the Wall Street scandals, insider trading scandals in the 80s, the dot-com boom and bust, and Enron, all that sort of stuff. The scandals have been around for a long time, and typically business ethics has gone through a sort of cycle. There's a scandal, there's an interest, the interest wanes as things sort of even out. There's another scandal, there's interest, and you've seen it, this boom and bust, right? Students today are more interested in something else, not just the scandal avoidance stuff. Students today are interested in how they make a difference in the world. They have grown up in a wired, connected, instantaneous, on-demand world. And they see stuff with much greater sophistication than students my generation or students 25 years ago. And they want to make a difference in the world. And so they want an idea of business where business and ethics go together. I've found today, as I've lectured and taught at universities around the world, just an overwhelming interest in the message that we can put business and ethics together. So first of all, I think the student interest has changed. Second of all, the interest in businesses has changed. Businesses today, executives know, chief executives know, that business and ethics have to go together. In our work with the Business Roundtable Institute for Corporate Ethics, and the Business Roundtable CEOs, 160 CEOs of very large American companies, we know that they believe that ethics is important. In fact, they set up the Business Roundtable Institute for Corporate Ethics precisely because they saw ethics and business as going together. Our mission in the Institute is to put business and ethics together once and for all. So the students, businesses themselves, and by the way, I'll just add to that, as I've taught in places as different as Denmark and India, the interest from CEOs is the same. The students, the businesses. Here's my colleagues in business schools. What you find, 25 years ago, there were very few people teaching business ethics in business schools. Most of the business ethics courses were in Jesuit universities, in philosophy departments. Today, almost every major business school, not all, there's still a few holdouts, almost every major business school has people trained in ethics or business ethics who teach business ethics as a part of the core curriculum of what they do. Now, some do it better than others, but the idea that business ethics is one of the disciplines of business is an idea that's much more accepted today than ever before in the past. If you look at not only where academics teach, but you look at the journals. If you look at the publications in journals like the Academy of Management Review and other mainstream management journals, 25 years ago, you would never see articles about ethics. Today, you see them all the time. So what we found is that business ethics has become a much more established background discipline. The students have changed, the academics and business schools have changed, and businesses have changed, and those things reinforce each other.